all anyone is talking about are rubber bridge guitars. I can't find one anywhere, so I guess I have to make one myself. You're gonna need a piece of rubber, a ruler, an X-Acto knife, and a pencil. This is the guitar I'm gonna be doing surgery on. I was initially gonna put a second bridge down here and drill it into the bottom, but I think this guitar's body is too small to do that. I'm just gonna take out the existing bridge and try and recreate it with a piece of rubber. I'm also gonna be eating cookies. This is a little Gretsch parlor guitar that I got for just like 150 bucks from Guitar Center. I would suggest using a parlor type guitar. I just got this one because I liked how it looked and it's relatively cheap. So the first thing I'm gonna be doing is taking the original strings off. Never done anything like this. I think it'll be okay, and I've watched a lot of tutorials. Next, we're going to take out this piece and check it out. So it just comes straight out like this. As you can see, it has some little indentations where the strings go. From the tutorials I've seen, we're just gonna try and recreate these in a piece of rubber with an X-Acto knife. Cookie break. Most people just put this down on a cutting board, use a ruler and pencils to mark where the strings sit and measure, and then cut those same indentations into a piece of rubber. Let me get a cutting board. Okay, it's been a while. I'm still struggling. I'm kind of just trying to match up the original bridge with the new one and just cutting. I'm currently cutting it in half, if you can see, to try and make it all that same shape. I need to recreate those, but honestly I haven't been using the ruler that much. Kind of just winging it. So this is what I have so far. It has kind of close to what I was looking for. Now I'm going to try and put it in my guitar, and if it's too long, I'll cut it down to fit. Hopefully it works. And then after that, I will cut the lines in with the, I don't know what it's called, but I bought something to put lines in it. So it almost fits, but it's a little bit wide and a little bit long. I'm gonna have to cut it down. Now I just marked with a pencil on the spots where the strings were sitting. So there's kind of an indentation in the plastic. So I just marked it with pencil so I could see. And then I'm just lining it up with the rubber. And I'm gonna mark that with pencil where that should be. And then after that, I think I'm going to maybe just cut it with the X-Acto knife. I think the tool that I bought to cut it is gonna be too wide or it won't work. You do want the slits that you cut to be wider than the original bridge because you want the strings to sit down inside the rubber so you get that muted sound. Okay, now I have the bridge in and I cut the slits about the size that I think they need to be. I tried to fit them with the old strings and they were right how I wanted them to be. So now I think I'm just going to put my new strings on and we'll see how that goes. Once I put the strings on, I definitely had some intonation problems, which I think is kind of not reversible, but I don't think I took into account how low the strings would sink down after I tightened the strings. how far they would sink down in the rubber. So definitely don't cut your slits too deep. This is sort of what it sounds like. Like and subscribe. And see you next time.